Tonight, we examine Donald Trump's direct public warning to Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Trump claimed to know Khamenei's exact location, a rare, provocative move broadcast on social media for all to see. This wasn't diplomacy. It was a show of American intelligence and intent, signaling that Iran's leadership is under close watch. The Middle East is on edge, with Iran and Israel in open conflict and the US deeply involved. Trump's statements place him at the center of this crisis, speaking with the authority of a commander, not just a commentator. His words are calculated to unsettle Tehran, suggesting their security is compromised. By using Truth Social, Trump bypasses traditional channels, delivering his message unfiltered and unmistakable. This directness is his trademark, but in this context, it raises the stakes and the risk of miscalculation. The world is watching. Will Iran see this as a bluff or a credible threat? Trump's message is clear: America is watching, and so is he. The next move is Iran's. How will they respond to this very public warning? Trump's message escalated. He called Khamenei an easy target, making the threat explicit. He wrote, "We know exactly where the so-called supreme leader is hiding. He is an easy target." But then a twist. Trump added, "We are not going to take him out, kill, at least not for now." This isn't just a threat. It's coercive diplomacy. The implication: Iran's safety depends on its actions and America's patience. Reports say Trump even advised Israel against assassinating Khamenei, fearing uncontrollable war. He's wielding the threat of force as leverage, not as a first move. The phrase "at least not for now" is chilling, an open-ended warning that keeps Tehran guessing. This ambiguity is strategic, keeping Iran off balance and uncertain. It's a high-stakes gamble. Fear of a strike may be more effective than the strike itself. The world is left to wonder, what would trigger action? Trump's restraint is conditional and the clock is ticking. Iran must decide how to respond to this calculated pressure. Trump's patience, he says, is running out. He warns, "Our patience is wearing thin," making clear that restraint has limits. His grievance: Iran's missile attacks on civilians and American soldiers. He draws a direct line. If Iranian proxies harm US interests, Khamenei himself is at risk. This is classic deterrence. Iran's leaders are personally accountable for their proxies' actions. Trump's rhetoric escalates. Any attack on the US will bring overwhelming force, at levels never seen before. He's not just demanding a ceasefire. He wants unconditional surrender. It's a maximalist position, projecting immense pressure on Tehran. Trump believes only overwhelming force will change Iran's behavior. The message: end the attacks, or face devastating consequences. The stakes are personal, and the ultimatum is clear. Iran's next move could determine the region's fate. To reinforce his threats, Trump claimed the US has complete and total control of the skies over Iran. He dismissed Iran's air defenses as inferior, saying, "It doesn't compare to American-made, conceived, and manufactured stuff. This is psychological warfare," undermining Iran's confidence in its own security. He boasts, "Nobody does it better than the good old USA." The message: American air power can strike anywhere, anytime. Recent Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear sites show Iran's defenses can be breached. Trump leverages these events, warning Iran that US capabilities far exceed Israel's. If America truly controls the skies, no target is safe, not even Khamenei. This claim underpins the credibility of his threat. It's a stark warning. In any conflict, Iran's defenses would be overwhelmed. The balance of power is clear, and it's not in Iran's favor. Trump's statements are the latest twist in the long, volatile conflict among Iran, Israel, and the US. What was once a shadow war has erupted into open confrontation, with Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear sites and Iran under global scrutiny. The IAEA says Iran is breaching nuclear obligations, pushing the region to the brink. Trump's threats add fuel to this explosive situation. Yet, he also claims a deal is possible, saying, "We can easily get a deal done between Iran and Israel and end this bloody conflict." He offers Iran a choice: capitulate under threat or negotiate peace. It's a dual approach, force or diplomacy. The world waits. Will Iran see this as a credible threat or a bluff? Trump's warning is clear. Patience is running out. The fate of the region hangs in the balance. What happens next is up to Iran.